Bitcoin hacking myths versus reality. Welcome to Anonymod. Whether you're new to the channel or a returning member, I'm glad you're here. Don't forget to subscribe to stay ahead of the curve in cybersecurity and hacking knowledge. Today we're diving into a hot topic. Bitcoin wallet hacking. Is it really possible? Let's find out. Alright, let's talk brute forcing. Imagine trying to guess a password, but instead of a few words, it's a string of random characters longer than War and Peace. That's a private key. A Bitcoin private key is a 256-bit number, which means there are 2 to the power of 256 possible combinations. To put that into perspective, you're more likely to win the lottery every day for the rest of your life than guess a single private key. Even with incredibly powerful computers, we're talking about timescales longer than the age of the universe. It's like trying to boil the ocean with a Bic lighter. Technically possible, but practically impossible. Now I know what you're thinking. What about those supercomputers and botnets? Don't they make things faster? Well, yes, but not enough to make a dent. Even if you combined every computer on the planet, you'd still be waiting longer than the entire history of humanity to crack a single key. It's just not a viable attack vector. But hey, never say never, right? Quantum computing is on the horizon, and it has the potential to revolutionize cryptography. However, even quantum computers have their limits. Plus, the Bitcoin network could adapt to these threats with new encryption algorithms. So, while brute forcing might seem scary in theory, in reality, it's about as likely as me winning an Olympic gold medal in synchronized swimming. Let's move on to the heart of Bitcoin, the blockchain. Picture a giant public ledger that records every single Bitcoin transaction ever made. That's the blockchain in a nutshell. It's distributed across countless computers worldwide, making it incredibly difficult to tamper with. Think of it like this. To hack the blockchain, you'd need to simultaneously hack into millions of computers all over the globe, change the transaction history, and do it all without anyone noticing. Yeah, good luck with that. The blockchain is secured by something called proof of work, which basically means that miners need to solve complex mathematical problems to add new blocks to the chain. This requires a massive amount of computing power, making it extremely expensive and impractical for attackers to gain control of the network. And even if someone managed to control 51% of the network's computing power, which is highly unlikely, the damage they could do is limited. They could double spend their own coins or block new transactions, but they couldn't steal your Bitcoin or change the underlying rules of the network. So, while no system is 100% foolproof, the blockchain is about as close as it gets. It's like trying to rob Fort Knox with a spoon. It's just not happening. Now let's talk about wallet software. Think of your Bitcoin wallet like your physical wallet. It holds your cash, but it's only as secure as the wallet itself. And just like any software, Bitcoin wallets can have vulnerabilities. We've seen cases where hackers have exploited bugs in specific wallet applications to steal funds. Remember that time a few years back when a popular exchange got hacked and millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin vanished? Yeah, that wasn't a blockchain hack, it was a wallet security breach. The good news is that reputable wallet providers take security very seriously. They constantly update their software to patch vulnerabilities and keep your funds safe. But that doesn't mean you can just download any random wallet app and call it a day. Stick to well-known, open-source wallets that have been audited by security experts. Look for features like two-factor authentication, multi-signature transactions, and cold storage options. These add extra layers of security and make it much harder for hackers to get their hands on your Bitcoin. Think of it like this. A basic wallet is like a wooden door. It might keep honest people out, but it won't stop a determined thief. A secure wallet, on the other hand, is like a bank vault. It's much harder to crack and gives you peace of mind. Alright, here's where things get interesting. Social engineering. This isn't about hacking computers, it's about hacking people. And unfortunately, it's often the most effective way to steal Bitcoin. Think about it. Why bother brute forcing a 256-bit key or breaking the blockchain when you can just trick someone into giving you their private keys or login credentials? Hackers are masters of deception. They might send you phishing emails that look like they're from a legitimate exchange or wallet provider hoping you'll click a malicious link and hand over your information. They might create fake websites that look identical to the real deal, waiting for you to enter your credentials. And let's not forget about good old-fashioned phone scams. A skilled social engineer can easily impersonate a tech support agent or a government official, convincing you to reveal sensitive information. So, how do you protect yourself from these crafty individuals? First and foremost, be skeptical. Double-check the sender of every email, especially if it asks for personal information. Hover over links before you click them to make sure they're legit. And never, ever, give out your private keys or seed phrase to anyone, no matter how convincing they sound. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Don't fall for those get-rich-quick schemes or promises of free Bitcoin. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and don't let yourself become the weakest link in the chain. Bitcoin wallets are a cornerstone of the crypto world, but the myths about hacking often overshadow the real security challenges. Stay informed, stay secure. Found this video helpful? Hit the like button, share it, and don't forget to subscribe for more cybersecurity insights.